morning, EagleNick AUDIT. I am EagleNick. Good morning, Miss Jeannie. Good morning, the Truth Spitter. How you doing, Michael? Good morning, Brian Forrest. How you know it, brother? You know what I mean, Vern? We're wearing that army. But guess what? We're still wearing the shorts and we're still wearing them there Crocs. You know what I mean, Vern? We are wearing us a jacket, but we are wearing them there Crocs and them there shorts. Good morning, Kingdom Kid. Good morning, Jugalasses. Hello, Ronnie Tackett, Steve Vaughn. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, Miss Amy Elizabeth. Great to see you this morning. See what we got. Whitfield County Sheriff's Department. There was the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department just rode by. How is everyone doing this morning? Hope you're all having a very blessed day. Hello, Gone. Good morning, Terry C. Great to see you again, Terry. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Alan Davis. Good morning, Big Lip Tro. How you doing this morning? Welcome to the show. You know what I mean, Vern. Good morning, Cody. From East Tennessee. You know what I mean, Vern. Good morning to you in East Tennessee. Good morning, John Blanchard. How you doing this morning, John? Great to see you, brother. Good morning, Jack. How you doing this morning? It is a beautiful day out here in Dalton, Georgia. That sun is already starting to shine bright. EagleNick is wearing that army jacket, but I'm still wearing my Crocs with my shorts. You know what I mean, Vern? We are an army of one. EagleNick. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning. Good morning, Miss Stan Moe. Hey, it was great to come on the Northwoods Press live panel. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Peter. Hello, YM. How you doing this morning? Good morning, Susie. How you doing this morning? Good morning, Adam. Fan Fiction. How you doing this morning? Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Michael, I really don't feel like singing this morning, brother. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, David Stevens. Don't worry, brother. EagleNick is not gonna jump. You know what I mean, Vern? What's up? Hello, Kaner. What are you doing, brother? Oh, EagleNick is just being EagleNick. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Billy Burns. How you doing this morning, Billy? Double tap your screen to give old EagleNick a like. You know what I mean, Vern? And please be sure to subscribe if you're not already. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's always free on my YouTube channel. You know what I mean, Vern? Oh, EagleNick does not utilize memberships, because I do not want to limit my content to members only. We the people, united we stand, but divided we fall. You know what I mean, Vern? Boy, that breeze gets a little bit cool out here, but hey, that's okay. Good morning, badass bees. Nope, EagleNick is not undercover. You know what I mean, Vern? But I am under that jacket. Good morning, JD 187. Good morning, Clearview Lawn and Yard Care. Oh, EagleNick is not in the same spot every morning, but I do like this here bridge. You know what I mean, Vern? We are spreading awareness locally as well as all around the world about Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. And oh, EagleNick AUDIT. You know what I mean, Vern? Hello, when Larry sings. Good morning, Life of Nature, Mike Murphy. Gary Wade Harden Jr., hello. And anybody I may have missed, good morning to you all. Hope you're all having a very, very blessed day. Now this was actually a pretty short train. We're already getting to the end of it. Homie. Well, that's the end of that there train. Boy, I could smell that diesel coming off that train this morning. It was heavy in the air. About gave old EagleNick a buzz or a headache. Good morning, Andrew. It is a very beautiful day in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world, located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. Home of the Dalton Catamounts, the Southeast Raiders. Hello, Andy Pie. How you doing, Andy? Well, that traffic, look, it's backed up nearly all the way to the top of the bridge. Turd Ferguson. Have you heard about the turd? You know what I mean, Vern? Turd Ferguson. Good morning, backyard fine country boy. How have you been, brother? Been a minute. Oh, EagleNick is doing pretty good this morning. Have you heard the word about the bird, the EagleNick? Hello, David. Good morning, Diver Down. We are not in the road, idiot. The road is out here. You must be one of them ignorant Dalton police officers. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, I found out they do have some good police officers, but I've not met very many. But old EagleNick says, let's let bygones be bygones. You know what I mean, Vern? Let's go forward from the day and forget about the past. If they will treat me with respect, I will do the same for them. You know what I mean, Vern? Joe DeGard, the villain. Ben Black, a.k.a. Marie, the one. Hello, Wanda, or Wenda, Ron Dawn, Diver Down, Peter Neville. Good morning to everybody. Good morning, Anthony. Hey, everybody, be sure to check out my YouTube channel. You can see my arrest video, as well as my audits at the United States Post Office, the Dalton Police Services Center, the Whitfield County Courthouse, and many, many others. You know what I mean, Vern? I've had a lot of interaction with the Dalton Police Department. How is everybody doing this morning? Hey, we're not worried about the police. Good morning, Toxic Stew. How you doing this morning? Hello, Phantom Productions. We are in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. Located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. Now I seen the Dalton police way up yonder at that second light, but they turned right, headed west instead of headed east the way I am. See, they're stopped all the way on top of the bridge this time. Hello, John Boy. Crypto King, what's up? Tony. Bendejo, what's up? Good morning, Mr. Fred Hinkle from them there cornfields of southern Indiana. You know what I mean, Vern? Hope you're having a very blessed day this morning. Good morning, legendary princess. Thank you so much for coming on to the live stream this morning. Good morning, Diane. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I've left behind, a simple cross to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. Hello, Chris. The plumber from sunny California. You know what I mean, Vern? Hello to you, Gary Wade Harden Jr. Good morning, Deadly Kitten. Hello, Dark. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Nomadic Bria. Are you a nomad? Hello, Mr. M in Brazil. Good morning, Third Coast Gems. Everybody, please be sure to subscribe. Check out my YouTube channel. You can see my arrest video and my audits at the United States Post Office. the Dalton Police Services Center, the Whitfield County Courthouse, and numerous other places. Multiple interactions with the Dalton Police Department. A few traffic stops by the Whitfield County Sheriff's Office. I think there's a couple by the Georgia State Patrol as well. Good morning, Amanda. Yeah, EagleNick gets up 6 days a week at 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. on Sunday. You know what I mean, VERN? Now, that is what time I have my alarm set for. But I usually always wake up before the alarm goes off. See what's going on down here under the bridge. If you've ever thought you had it bad, how would you like to have to live somewhere like this? How would you like for this to be how you had to live, how you had to sleep? Whether it's hot or cold. I'm sure there's a bunch of these homeless people that wakes up every day and goes to bed every night thinking that nobody just don't care about them. It's like they're lost and forgotten. They are harassed and intimidated by our government, criminalizing being homeless to keep them off the streets, to put them in jail, to put them on probation and community service, to put them in involuntary servitude. You know, it's not like their lives is already bad enough that they had to live the way they do. It's not a life choice, people. None of these people out here on the street, I can guarantee you, woke up one morning, had a perfectly fine life with a place to live and a car to drive, and said, well, hell, I think I'm going to try being homeless to see what it's like living on the streets, see what it's like living up in under a bridge, or staying in a tent down by the railroad tracks or off the side of the road, just anywhere they can find a place to sleep. Not knowing sometimes where they're going to be the next day. No, Big Lip Tro, this is under a bridge. I live in a house. I've showed that house from the outside quite a few times. I'm not homeless. I don't live under the bridge. I don't live in a tent. I live in a house that I co-own with all my siblings. But I do try to cover the plight of the homeless. It depends on who you think they are making America great again for, because it is not the poor, it is not the homeless. They are trying to cast the poor and the homeless to the side like they are nothing more than trash. Good morning, Leo. I'm sure them railroad people bother these people that lives up and under here that comes up and down the railroad tracks. EagleNick does not live under the bridge, and I do not live in a tent. I'm not homeless. I'm just showing the plight of the homeless. But how would you like to have to live under a bridge or to sleep in a tent out in the woods? To have to worry about being hot or cold or wet. You know, there's certain aspects of life that most people don't ever see. They don't stop to think about the poor and the less fortunate. Now, people talks bad about people who are on food stamps or Section 8 housing, but EagleNick does not get any type of government benefit whatsoever. I don't get food stamps. I do not draw any type of government check. I do not depend on my government to support me. Good morning, Wentworth Pond. How you doing? Everybody just always remember, no matter how bad you think you got it, there is always somebody else that is worse off, that would love to be where you're at, but can't. Don't judge people just by how they look or if they happen to be homeless. Good morning, Beanie. Hello, Caesar Fernandez Lopez. Money 420. Good morning. Jermaine Event. Good morning, Stacy. Thank you so much, Stacy. United we stand, but divided we fall. EagleNick Audits loves you all. It does not matter the color of your skin. or the financial situation you find yourself in. We were all created equal in the eyes of the Creator. Be a lover of life and people and not a hater. Good morning, Danny Messer. Good morning, 4040. We are in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world, located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. Good morning to you in New Mexico. It's the mob. Good morning, AC 469. Well, we got that can of chicken noodle soup out here. This is the original can. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, that is the can I first started using to do my live streams, to hold up my phone. Good morning, Yellow Rose 62. Good morning to you. Be sure to subscribe and check out my YouTube channel before you make an opinion. Don't just go by what you see or hear right now. Check it all out. Hey, it would take a lot longer than a week to straighten it out around here. We're getting a lot of people blowing their horn this morning. Good morning, mister. Good morning, Carson Hasty from Charlotte, North Carolina. Good morning, Barry Frost. Good morning, X-Tunes. So you say you're watching from the International Space Station? Hey, you have a blessed day, Danny Messer. Thank you for coming on to the live stream. Which way? That made me dizzy right there. I hope y'all saw me. Good morning, Brandon Mitchell. Good morning, Mama Lisa from Villa Rica, Georgia. Hey, old Villa Rica gave the Dalton Catamounts a pounding. You know what I mean, Vern? No, EagleNick is not drunk. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, we do have super chat, super thanks, and super stickers are available. And EagleNick would like to see them light up that screen, but if anybody wants to use them. You know what I mean, Vern? Hello, Michael Marshall in Australia. Good morning, Rusty Shackleford. Rusty, look, I'm going to show you what my job is. There is my job, Rusty. It's taking care of you trolls. Good morning, Jason Meeks. Yes, sir, I love coffee. EagleNick drinks his coffee black. No cream, no sugar. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Glenn Schofield. Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Good morning, Ryan McCord. Good morning, XF. Why do you want to get your ass put in a timeout first thing you come in? I'll be glad to help you out, XF. If you got a problem, I can straighten it out real quick, fast, and in a hurry. You know what I mean, Vern? There ain't no worry. Good morning, Leslie Yates from Ohio. You know, some people say, hi, how are you? I say, how high are you? You know what I mean, Vern? I hear the train a-coming, it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, 'cause I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Thank you, Whisker Biscuit. Hope you're having a blessed day. ASY, EagleNick says, God bless all of his creation. You know what I mean, Vern? Love thy neighbor as thyself. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Hello, Peter Daniel Tosh. Good morning, Goth Girl. How you doing this morning? Hey, old EagleNick wishes he had some weed, but marijuana is illegal in the state of Georgia. Now, we do have that CBD, Delta 8, 9, 10, or 11. Thank you so much for the subscribe, Whisker Biscuit. Good morning, Martina Stark in South Bend, Indiana. No, that was the late Whitney Houston who said, our children are our future. Hey, everybody, help old EagleNick out and check out my subscriptions. I'd like everybody I can get to subscribe to Brandon Keeler, Keeler. Now he is just fixing to get his YouTube channel going. Now Brandon is the one that is on the live stream who comes by on the bicycle and stops to talk to EagleNick. But be sure to check out my subscriptions and subscribe to Brandon Keeler, Keeler. You know what I mean, Vern? Let's show Brandon some love this morning. Good morning, Kingdom Kid. Hello, Sally in Australia. G'day, mate. Crocodile EagleNick be the name. I like mustard on my biscuits and some of them there French fried taters. Hello, Ash J. Thank you, Brandon Mitchell, for posting that link. Sorry about that, everybody. I was trying to pin that into the chat, but I went off the live stream for a minute. Hello, Bill. We're in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. Located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. I am here on top of the Walnut Avenue Bridge. Highway 52 alternate on the eastbound side. No, Martina Stark, I am not homeless. I ride this bicycle right here. I actually live stream from where I live sometimes. I call it the Eagle's Nest. You know what I mean, Vern? It is not up in a tree. It is not in a tent. It is an actual physical dwelling, a house. There's a lot of wind blowing up here on top of the bridge this morning, all this traffic. Look, that looks like the RV from Breaking Bad. Where you at, Jesse? Jesse Pinkman, are you in that RV? Come out. There goes our homeless friend, Eagle. Eagle! Where's Skeeter at? And I have people telling me they have not seen Skeeter since Sunday. I hope he's all right. He is the one that got that first bicycle that was donated to Bicycles for the Homeless by Mr. Adam Reimer. You know what I mean, Vern? Thank you so much, Rusty, for that $9.99 super chat. I would have never thought old Rusty Shackelford would have did that after he was just saying, get a job. Thank you so much, Rusty. It is greatly appreciated. Good morning, chosen one. Hey, that's okay, Rusty. That's how come I didn't put you in a long time out. You know what I mean, Vern? That's why I didn't hide you from the channel. EagleNick likes it when people trolls the channel because it is good for the algorithm. Everybody was job talking. TS, why would I want to get out into traffic? Thank you, Rusty Shackelford. I try, brother. This weather is really starting to turn here in Dalton, Georgia. It's been being real cool in the morning when I get up. Got used to that hot weather, and that's starting to make my back hurt real bad. Hey, it is hell waking up about every day with your arm hurting like crap because it's broke. And then your back starts hurting, but you don't like hospitals and you don't like doctors. You know what I mean, Vern? EagleNick just takes that Tylenol extra strength over the counter because I would not take that Tylenol with codeine for anything. Codeine is an opioid. Opioids are highly addictive. And EagleNick is actually allergic to opioids. When I take opioids, it makes me itch. It makes me sweat. Well, it's got to be at least about 8:35 in Dalton, Georgia, at least. Brian KJ, what's the significance of the can of soup? Now that can of soup is what I use to hold my phone up. That soup can holds my phone up for using it for a long time. I've been using that can of soup for over a year. I never used a can of corn except to feed the cart. I've got a can of cream of mushroom soup that I was using for a little bit. When I lost that there can of chicken noodle soup, I thought it was lost. I left it in a bag, and it was with my fishing equipment. And I just seen a Dalton Police Department officer turned up there on South Hamilton Street, but I don't know if there they go. Let's go make sure they ain't under the bridge. No, I don't see them under the bridge nowhere. For some reason, they don't like to ride by me anymore with the Dalton Police Department. It's like they try to avoid me. Now, I've done said it many times before. EagleNick does not try to rage bait them. What's up? EagleNick does not rage bait the police. I do not try to push for any type of interaction with them. And if they won't say anything to me, I won't say anything to them. You know what I mean, VERN? But if they speak to me, I will speak back. If they call me by my name, when they clearly know how I feel about that, I will try my best to hold it in check the best I can, but I cannot guarantee anything. United we stand, but divided we fall. Hello, Junior Rodriguez. Hello, Stumpy. Good morning, Darbly 02. Don't worry, brother. EagleNick is not gonna jump. You know what I mean, VERN. Oh, EagleNick is not a jumper. Check that out. Good morning, Simon Fleming, Carson Hasty, Will B, Aussie J, Sally, J Bond, Mighty Horse, Curtis, Brian KJ, Araya McKee. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing this very fine morning? EagleNick AUDIT. It's great to see you all. You know what I mean, VERN. Oh, EagleNick would like to thank everyone for coming on the live stream this morning. Now, I pray that you all have a very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Take care of yourselves. But please, take care of each other. Hey, today's special is, it is always free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to view any and all of my content. It is always free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know what I mean, VERN. Peace and bacon grease. Hey, Stiggity, right here's what I'm drinking on, brother. %100% apple juice. You know what I mean, VERN. But thank you all so much for coming on to the live stream this morning. Please be sure to subscribe if you're not already. Be sure to check out my arrest video and all of my audits. EagleNick AUDIT. I am EagleNick. And I'm out.